This is the first video on this channel. Well, the first video launching or relaunching this channel. I've had this channel for a while, but I rebranded it completely, ditched all the content, and I'm starting again, because sometimes that's what you need. So what you get today is a vlog style video. I'm going to tell you what I do, I'm going to show you, take you with me on my day, and yeah, that's about it, about a typical day for me. So, hope you like it. Now, in order to explain what it is that you saw me doing, which is only, of course, just a little clip to give you an idea, I'm building a new web service. Well, I'm actually not building anything. I'm a functional guy. I think of what I need from a business perspective, and I have an AI agent who then takes it up, gives me a functional design. I can go through that, make the necessary corrections by telling the agent what needs to be changed, and from there on I can tell it to build it, and it will build it, and it will be. And I always try to go for the most simple interface you can think of. So I want to avoid having complex technological things that I need to maintain, keep, and work on. I want things to be as simple as possible, so maintenance is not going to be an issue, but it just simply works. So in this case, it's a simple web interface that allows me or allows my customers or my potential customers to buy a service from me, and it has something to do with matching people, but that's all I can tell you right now. And by buying that service, I will get the information. They will pay for it. It's not an expensive service, because if a match is made, then they will still pay a daily fee, because they found the person thanks to my activities. Because I'm building a huge pool of freelance specialists over here in the Netherlands that I want to be able to connect to good job propositions. If that makes sense. It's time for coffee. And I'm Dutch, so I need stroopwafels. Now, my old coffee machine, it's an old Nespresso, one of the original ones. It's fairly broken, but it's been with us for, I'd say, 20 years. So, as you can see, it does still work, but the pressure is still good. But somewhere inside here, the capsule, these thingies, aren't pushed all the way through, so half of the water actually goes in there. Well, it's not water actually, it's coffee at that point. So, to get one nice cup of espresso, you always need to make two, and then hope it's enough. You may wonder, what I'm doing, is it vibe coding? And yes, it is. That's why I try to keep the code as simple as possible. In this case, I don't need much. I need a customer to be able to pay, then get temporary access to a web form. After he fills it out, I get a notification. From there on, the second process starts, which is the matching, which is for now me doing it by hand, but could over time become semi-automated, because I'm of course indexing what people are connected to this, what's in my pool of people. And I have to go on their information because it's impossible to know them all. So I'm going on what they say they do. And from there, I create a file that only indexes jobs and titles, so that I have a general idea of what somebody does, and then I can have that matched to what the customer has asked. And this is where the special sauce is. The way that the customer asks is different, radically different from what we know right now, because that's what I enforce. Because this is how I want to make it unique. So yeah, stroopwafel has to die now. So if you wonder, hey, is that all you do on a day like this? And yeah, mostly. This is actually the relatively easy part for me, because this is what I've done my whole life. Thinking of things, processes, functionalities, and finding a way to automate them. Now there's more that I do on a day like this. It's a beautiful day as well, not too hot, pretty nice, so I'm gonna go out for a walk with my wife later, that's for sure. And earlier I also recorded another video. Today it's the 31st of July 2026. Tomorrow therefore is the 1st of August. Unless you're on some alien calendar or whatever. And I want to launch that new channel also tomorrow. So there's something else that I have to do today, which is come up with a name, logo, banner, and some information. Then edit that video, which is one big take, but I have to. I filmed in different positions as you've seen me here. So I have to cut it out because that's an informational video about technology, and get that ready, upload it to the new channel with the new logo and the description and the banner image. But actually I've done this several times. I can pump these out, and yeah, that's the launch of the new channel. And I have one more week here, because next Friday we are going to France for a week, staying with my parents, who are, well, older, of course. They have a very nice and very quiet place right in nature, so we want to go and enjoy a little bit of time off there. I never stop working, so but I'll do a little bit less, because my wife and I were gonna, be together, do things, and also cook with my parents and stuff like that. Talk to them, enjoy a little bit of life. And I want this web app for the matching service. I want to have it live before that. So I have to push on a little bit today to get the first test version up, so I can test it, make sure that the basics are correct, and there's no access without paying, because that's, of course. And then I have a partner from the personal / recruitment / sales side, working on this concept with him, but he doesn't know this latest development yet, so I have to bring him up to speed as well, telling him how I want to make this a radically different service than everybody else, because I'm approaching things differently than everybody else in the market right now. The people I talk to are interested, optimistic. They think it's a good idea. And that's the concept that this is a part of. So now I came up with a way to have companies, people that hire others, that hire specialists, their way of working with us should also be radically different from the rest of the world. I really want to at least try and create some sort of a disruption. I want to create a ripple in the flat surface water, and it doesn't need to be a big ripple. A small one is good enough, because that will possibly create more waves in the end, and waves lead to change, and change is what we need in this market. So yeah, that's how I fill my day today. One of the things that I like so much about my assistant that I'm using, my AI assistant, which is complexer than you think. It's not Claude, to be precise, which could possibly also work very well. And one of the things I really like is I went out for my little walk, as you saw, and it kept building. And it's not building big and complex and things that you see and then immediately know this is AI built. No, but it's constructing the basics of what I need. Okay, so yeah, was a pretty long day, but a successful one, because first of all, the service that I was working on this morning is now live. Now nobody knows about it, because that's how I build. I build them first, and then I start talking to people, showing them what I've built. And I'm actually not showing them what I've built exactly. I am talking already to people about this service that I want to offer, but I haven't given them all my ideas. And then when my ideas come to life, then I approach them again and say, you remember I was working on this? Well, this is what it's now. This is what I've built for it. Because that gives them the wow effect, and that's what I'm looking for, of course. So the service is live. There is some testing going on still, but it's a fairly simple service actually, which I like, because I like to use the keep it stupid simple principle, because that eliminates so many risks, pitfalls, bugs, you name it. Yeah, so that was actually a pretty nice day, pretty regular day for me at least, a mix of working and pleasure. And as it's Friday evening, well, technically it's not evening, let me see, what do you say, technically it's evening, because it's after 6 p.m. I am going to pour myself a glass of white wine from the fridge, and then I still have some work to do, because I've been working on this very YouTube channel. Because when you see this, it's already live, but I'm finishing up the details as you see, and as that, I'm finishing them up right now together with the other things that I've been doing. So that was quite the day. But I like these days because I'm quite busy. I like being busy, getting things done, and that's why I like my assistant so much, who keeps doing things in the background that I don't want to do or can't do, because I don't have the skills to do them, or when I'm out doing something else or working on something else, it's continuous doing this. I only wish I had 4 or 5 of them, but I'm working on that. So yeah, a day in the life, I guess. Hope you like it. See you later.